shelves with no mail. Yeah, I did that. Now lames hit my line steady asking for their chick back. Nah, I ain't with the chit chat. The bag I get that. Morgan made them visit.
Oh, I know. Yeah, what is it? No, fuck that. That's the not like, what is it? Like the store brand stuff too.
It's like the Great Value
Ain't
brand.
nobody getting a shout out for that shit. Is that recording? Is it recording? I think it's recording. All right, cool. What's up?
Yo, what's going on? Here we are.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Solving the Pod. Episode 38, I believe. And I'm with, nonetheless, Dre Harper. Do you have a middle name, Dre?
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre Harper. You know what's funny is before this, you were practicing your like radio voice.
Yeah.
You know what? Have you been to a strip club lately?
Actually, no.
So I went to a strip club last night, and for some reason the announcers are still doing that voice where they're like, "No, welcome Candy to the stage," and I'm like, "Why the fuck they still talking
You're
like
joking.
this?" Not even joking. Like it's like that's just how they announce everyone. Like when they come up, like super like radio voice. Like, ooh.
So here comes Candy walking down the lane. It's like that.
I think were you doing the voice at the strip
That was
club?
me.
But yeah, so oh shit. Obviously, you guys just look at Dre. You guys obviously know why we're here. Dre is. Would you consider yourself a bodybuilder?
I mean that bodybuilders get labeled all the time, despite how they look and how much musculature they put on over the years.
Yeah.
And I've pretty much put myself in that category up as a bodybuilder over the years.
Okay. And so like, do you feel like it's something that you don't get that title until you perform or?
Damn, that's a good question, actually. Yeah.
Like I wouldn't like. I think I'm funny, but I wouldn't call myself a comedian until I actually do a few stand-up spots. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to put that label on my Instagram.
I feel like that's a person, everybody's going to have their opinions at the end of the day of what they think of you. But, when you get to that certain area, like a certain goal, like saying, okay, I'm really about this lifestyle. Yeah. And I'm doing well with it. And I might be making some profit off of it. I think you could put yourself in that kind of category.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I was super excited about this. About 2 weeks ago, we hung out just for the first time because I've never met you in person. I've only seen like Instagram, social media, and all that stuff. Yeah. So for a while, to me, you were kind of like, I was like, is that guy from Yuma? Like, you're kind of like a myth to me. Okay. Like, I thought you just worked out one time and everyone just like posted pictures of you.
Most definitely.
So then I started seeing more about you, and then I was like, would you like to be on my podcast? And it kind of worked out. And we met up, and we talked, and we hung out. We pretty much had a whole podcast before the podcast. Like, we had a great conversation. We were just hanging out, just like vibing together, having a good time. And no, yeah, it was super dope. I mean, like, dude, after you left, I wanted to change my whole life around. Like,
you really?
Yeah. I mean, I've been I've cut down like on a lot of stuff.
Nice.
No sugars. Like we're doing like this whole month we're doing like no bread, no sugar. But I just had pizza today, so
yeah, I just
X-nay on the peaks-nay.
Well, actually, why don't you expose yourself right now?
Well, I haven't ate, so I was gonna have pizza on the podcast.
We got a special surprise at the end of the podcast, by the way.
Dre's gonna eat pizza.
No, you're gonna take your shirt off.
Oh, whoa. Very rapey.
We've had this conversation.
Oh yeah, search for skins.
I'm definitely excited to be on this podcast because you know what, dude. Like when you hit me up, I was really, really excited to do it because I've been waiting for something of this nature to happen because, I just feel like as a bodybuilder, a lot of people just want to. They want to talk to you. They want to get to know somebody better because there's a lot of knowledge that obviously goes with a nice body. So I'm sure a lot of people are excited to hear this podcast, and I'm happy to share with all my insight I could bring these people.
Most definitely. I mean, fitness is always a thing that everyone wants to do. Everyone wants that ideal body, but when it comes down to like putting in the work and stuff, nutrition, and it's crazy because after talking to you, there's so much things that go into just like not just lifting weights as heavy as you can and eating right. It's like sleep schedule. It's like obviously things you consume throughout the day, things you. Certain like work, like there's just so much stuff to like it's like a science to what you do. Yeah, and it kind of just blew my mind. I was like, "Fuck, really? It takes all that?"
Yeah, and it's pretty much categorized into 3 categories, and they're super important. And one, like you said, sleep is the recovery phase of fitness. Then there's the training, then there's nutrition. Those 3 are the big keys to becoming successful as either not even in bodybuilding, just in fitness in general for overall health.
Yeah. So we'll go back a little bit. So first off, like basic question. I mean, what got you into bodybuilding?
That's a good question.
Were you bullied in high school? Were you bullied?
I was never bullied, actually.
Because you weren't like this in high school, huh?
No,
I've seen pictures.
Yeah, if you guys ever looked on my Instagram at Dre Harper _ on Instagram, you can see my transformation pictures of when I first started even getting into the fitness scene. And I was like maybe coming out of high school 130, 140 pounds.
Sheesh, yeah.
Soaking wet. And so I was very skinny. I never been bullied, though, just because I had that charismatic attitude coming in with everybody. I was like, Remember when jerking was a thing? Like the dance?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, bro, I was killing it. Like, I was the
You
whole
were
scene
a
of that.
jerker?
Yeah, bro. I used to be jerking. That's why my knees are all jacked up. From
I used to be a
dropping
jerk.
You know what I mean? But
yeah, no, that's
it
cool.
was just a scene, and I felt good coming up. But I was never into lifting until I was in PTA in high school. And even then, I joked around. PTA was pretty much the athlete's way of weightlifting in high school. Mm-hmm. You would be in the gym 3 times a week, 4 times a week, and the rest would be like fun fitness activities. So even then, I kind of noticed I was putting on some size, but I wasn't taking my nutrition seriously. I was eating hot Cheetos, doing all the extra BS that.
Did you have like fast metabolism though? Like did that
fast.
save you? Yeah.
It was like a Ferrari, man, and I still have it to this day, believe it or not.
Oh, you're blessed.
Yeah, I am for now. I don't know how long that's gonna last me, but
mine slowed down like at 23.
Did it really?
Yeah. I was like, I ate and I was like, that's weird. I don't have to poop. Like 2 days later, I pooped and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, this is happening.
Yeah.
And but what really was the stinger was when I started college freshman year. Because I just took an elective credit called Fitness for Life, and at AWC, I went for law enforcement, and that course was just in the credits. It gave me credits for electives just to work out.
Oh,
I would work out.
You just go do gym time and then leave?
Gym time there, have a good time, and then
was there a final?
No, there was no final. The final was like you're out. So, but what happened there was the AWC football team when they had it there when they were monsters. They would all go into the gym and they would do their thing, and I would be there at the same time with them. Mm-hmm. And there's this one guy that looked just like me. I swear he was a spitting image of me. Light skinned, all buffed up right now. And I was like, man, this guy looks just like me. It's like deja vu. Went up to him. I had the balls to go up to him. And I'm like, hey, man, I appreciate your physique. I appreciate the way you look. And me and my girlfriend joke around. She's like, I appreciate you for your body. I'm like, yeah. Thank you. Anyways. And then, he just kind of put me on some tips, like quick tips. Like he was so open to helping me out. Like he was a fitness trainer like I am now. And now I see myself like that guy, if not better now, obviously.
Do you remember this guy or are you just like some guy?
Just some random wide receiver for AWC at that time.
This guy just changed the kid's life.
He changed my whole life and made this into my lifestyle.
That's dope. Literally like off that?
Yeah,
that was just, that's cool.
So I stayed in AWC, Fitness for Life. I did that for 2 years, and I just saw the progress. I studied YouTube videos day in, day out.
Nice.
This got really familiar with the fitness scene.
Okay.
And that's when things took off.
Hell yeah. Were you when you first started, you were just working at the college gym?
Yeah, I was just working out solely at the college gym. I wasn't anywhere else. I just wanted to get my feet wet and see how it would work. And that gym was badass, man.
I've never been. I went to school a few times, and I never went inside.
Yeah, they got everything you need because obviously they needed to support their athletes there. Mm-hmm. So they had pretty much the whole plethora, just like 4th Ave would or Complex or anybody.
Oh, that's dope. When you first started going to the gym, did you? Because like for me, I get this like I get real nervous when I go into gym, especially if like I don't look like I've been going to the gym.
Okay.
And so like when I walk into gyms, I feel like people already know like, oh, this guy, who the fuck is this dude?
You feel like you get judged right away.
I feel like I feel really like nervous for like the first few times I go until I start going routinely and I start knowing people. Then like I just walk in like I'm fucking own the place. But like when you first started, did you ever have that time where like you would not go to the gym just because you were so like.
Dude,
I would always think about what people thought about me, and I hated it.
Let me tell you, like as soon as I came out of AWC after those 2 years of being there, I went immediately. I started immediately going to 4th Avenue Gym.
Okay,
so that was kind of like the graduation. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
from gym to gym. I've never been to like an official gym before. Not even Planet Fitness before that.
Yeah, good.
And yeah,
you saved yourself.
Very good. And yeah, so I went in there, wasn't nervous at all because I had some swagger with me already coming out of those 2 years. I put on some good size, man.
Yeah.
Naturally, and I just started eating right, finding supplements like whey protein and pre-workout and all that good stuff that you see on the markets. And then I came into 4th Ave with my balls low, but my head, I was pretty humble with seeing all these big guys in there.
That's dope. Yeah, no, that's cool. You were talking about your I guess your consumption of like protein and all that.
Yeah.
Was that a big thing for you? Like, did you go through a lot of trial and error? Because there was so much times that I think I wasted so much money on things that didn't do anything for me.
And that's the thing, man. You guys are seeing all these supplements circulate through the internet nowadays. You know, you don't know what's good and what's bad because, you know, you go on Amazon, you can put on anything right now.
Oh, yeah.
I just put whey protein and now you have 500 results of what the hell you could grab. So
exactly. What's the difference in like the next one? Yeah.
Yeah, and that leads into the question, where's the credibility at with the supplementation nowadays? And to tell you the truth, there's not too much differences between multiple brands. Mm-hmm. It's just like comparing shoes. You know, I got my Nikes on, you got your Niges on. Mine have its benefits, yours have its benefits too, but they all serve one same purpose at the end of the day, to walk on, right?
Yeah, I got you.
And like proteins, they're meant to build muscle. So yeah, supplementation. It really just depends on what your goals were.
Mm-hmm.
You know, either you follow them precisely as they're supplemented or as they're suggested, or you just don't waste your time at all on them.
Okay. And then on top of that, this is after obviously your 2 years at AWC.
Yeah.
At that point, were you into like nutrition, or you still were just eating like a normal like kid?
Yeah. So like I was still I was a student to the game for sure. Still coming into that.
Ramen and shit, or what?
Yeah. Like what pasta was a big one for me.
Oh, nice.
Ice cream, believe it or not.
Yo, you know, one time when I was in Korea, I was trying to gain weight. Like I was like probably like 165. And I was trying to get to at least 170. You know what I would eat every night that I didn't realize until now that I'm like getting older. I'm older and I'm looking back like that was a lot of food.
What was that?
They used to sell these microwavable like lasagnas, like a family meal. It was for a whole family, and I'd eat that whole shit.
Yeah,
I'd like make myself.
You're just like a natural made Italian.
Yeah, and I don't know, dude. Like I would, and when I was in Korea, I had a lot of downtime, so I was like in the gym all the time. I had this buddy that was like, "Let's fucking go!" Like, and he was like, "You're going with me." Like, you drag my ass to the gym no matter what, and I loved it.
That's the best thing.
Yeah, and so I would just be fucking starving in the middle of the night, and I would just make one of these microwavable family meal lasagnas. And now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that was a lot of food for me.
Where you put some calories in.
Dude, like, how was I not like just bloated and just like fat? Like,
so
I don't know.
Did you notice any bodily changes from that?
I got thick for sure. That's for sure.
Okay.
I got thick.
Yeah, with 3 C's?
Yeah.
All right.
And
Yeah.
maybe I think a K at the end. It was pretty bad. It got pretty bad. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, too much lasagna.
Yeah, too much sauce. Yeah.
But yeah, so going back to your nutrition when you started, so that it was just anything.
Literally anything that was heavy in calories because I was so skinny
positive.
as a stick, dude.
Yeah.
Like my metabolism would shred through anything I put in my body.
Same.
It was literally insane. So I found a niche, and the niche was more protein, obviously, in a diet to help me rebuild the muscle that I was breaking down hard from training every day.
Protein as in shakes or like actual protein like
Both,
chicken?
man. You gotta have balance of multiple protein sources, whether it be from protein shakes, meats, or just even like certain fruits and vegetables can give you some good protein.
Okay.
And even almonds too from your carbohydrate sources, but that's another topic.
Yeah.
But I increased my carbs, I increased my protein, and then we just became thick, like 3 C's at that point. So yeah, and then the best thing that's ever happened to me was hiring a coach.
Oh, okay.
That's when everything changed, seriously. Like, and that's only happened about a year and a half ago when I first started out taking bodybuilding seriously.
Oh, shit. So
Yeah.
you actually had like a trainer?
Yeah, he's IFBB Pro, Will Sage. He's out of San Diego, California. And funny story, I just met him through my buddy Alex Moreno. You might know him. He went to Cibola.
Alex Moreno.
He's
The name sounds really familiar.
Yeah, that's one of my best training partners right there. Shout out to Alex and Tony Rico, Maple Street.
Hey.
But he put me on, and ever since then, my coach, he just handed me the meal plan, the training, and then next thing you know, I'm on stage.
Oh, shit.
From his guidance.
Was that your plan though? Or were you just trying to like build a nice strong base?
The funny part is I wasn't even looking for a coach. Like he pulled me and he's like, dude, you look insane. Let's go.
Like, oh, okay.
And I was like, yeah, let's do this. Because like
That's
I feel like
dope.
I looked at him, he looked even doper than me. So I'm like, yeah, of course I'm gonna take your advice and have me go under your wing.
Yeah, he saw he saw like potential in you.
Yeah, he saw the
This kid's
potential,
got it.
man. This young kid in the gym in San Diego, and he's like, who are you? And I just told him who I was and what I'd love to do, and he's
That's
like, okay.
crazy.
I loved it, and that was the part. I think that's like a great story, really, on the come up, you know.
Oh, hell yeah, yeah. And did you still keep in contact with this guy?
Yeah, me and him were still. I checked in with him this morning. You know, I check in with him literally every week, and
Oh, so he's still your trainer?
yeah, man, he's my trainer on season and off season from competition.
That's crazy. I forget that I'm pretty sure even Arnold Schwarzenegger had a trainer. Like I forget that you guys, because you're a trainer yourself.
Most definitely, yes.
So it's like, why are you paying for a guy that's going to tell you what you already know? But
Right.
I mean, you're like you said, you like to learn, so there's always something to learn from.
Yep.
And so I think that's great that you still have a trainer now, because you're not just like, I fucking got it, leave me alone.
Yeah, and honestly, that mentality will not cut it in the fitness industry. If you're going to be that self-centered to tell yourself that you don't need anybody's help, you're probably mistaken, because coaches go way deeper than just telling you what to do. They analyze your statistics and analytics throughout the years and seeing how your body responds to certain foods. Now, obviously, the right person with the right knowledge can do that for themselves, but it's much easier having somebody to do the dirty work for you.
It really
and
is.
just tell you what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm at as far as like having my physique go to the next level. It is never going to end.
Yeah.
I'm always going to have Will by my side, and I'm always going to keep growing until we just part ways.
Yeah, that's dope. I'm getting to the point where I think I want a trainer.
You think
just
so?
because I'm at that point where I'm just like, just tell me when to go to the gym, tell me what to eat, like, and when to eat, and then I'm good. Like, that's all I need.
So for CrossFit, bodybuilding, or just weight loss journey in general?
Probably like bodybuilding, but not so much like I don't want to be big. Like I want to just be like like 180 but shredded.
Yeah, because there's certain coaches for different categories
Yeah.
in fitness, you know, and like Steven.
Hey.
My boy Steven. Shout out to HV Steven.
Yep.
Yeah, like
CrossFit Hidden Valley.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. And he's a cool guy because like his niche is CrossFit, obviously. And
Yeah.
I see how he brands it and how he pulls it out of his pocket, and it's like it's perfect in my eyes. He has CrossFit down to a T. I have bodybuilding down to a T, and I feel like I have a lot of confidence in clients that want to change their body for the aesthetics. So yeah, that's just when it comes down to looking at a coach. You look for your goals first, and then you analyze your coach.
So it's kind of like it's like when you go to a barber shop. Like obviously you're not gonna get your hair cut by a guy that has like shitty hair, right? You know?
No, don't.
No?
You're stretching.
What?
You're definitely stretching.
What'd I say?
I mean, Mike Barber can have patches in his hair for all I care about, but if he could fade me up clean.
But what I'm saying is like if say if I first walk into a barber and I see a guy with funked up hair,
first
that's
impression?
not gonna be my first choice.
Okay, sure.
So like if I go to you and I'm like, oh, you're a trainer,
Okay.
like you're bodybuilding. Okay, I see it. I'll go with
first
you.
impressions go far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I don't think I'd go with a bodybuilder that doesn't look like himself's a bodybuilder. That's like I've never understood people that go like acting classes. Like why are you taking classes from someone that isn't even an actor?
Yes.
You know, like
That's
what?
so bad. But,
I'm
hey,
sorry. Yeah.
You're roasting right now.
Dude,
man.
it's Sunday. I need a vent. I'm fucking.
Did you go to church today?
Huh?
You go to church
That's
today?
That's probably why.
Yeah, you need to go, man.
I went to a strip club last night. I couldn't wait.
Yeah,
I didn't
what
wake
the
up.
heck? You gotta clean your sins, bro.
I'll go. They have church on like Tuesdays, Wednesdays,
Okay.
I think. I don't know.
Church on Tuesday.
Yeah, I might go to strip club tonight, so I don't want to like wash them and then get sins again.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
You went to the strip club. I can't believe that.
yeah, I know. So you brought up another good point.
that?
It's like you're just mowing down my questions.
I love it. Yeah. We're doing good.
So I want to get into. I know you do. I know you do. Obviously, you're a coach. First off, for yourself, how much do you weigh currently?
Right now, I just weighed in this morning with my coach, and I weigh 212.
And how tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
Nice.
Yeah. So 212, 6 foot.
212, 6 foot.
I'm thick.
Yeah, but you don't look it, so that's good.
That's I guess so, because I really feel heavy.
Yeah,
Like my
you
abs,
can
my
feel
abs
it.
are fading away, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you like bulking still?
Yeah, this is a clean bulk, so I'm eating a bunch of whole foods in abundance. So, you know.
That are okay. So when you dirty bulk, do you eat pizza and shit?
I actually never dirty bulk.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I
Me
don't
either.
know, and this has never been ideal for me because right now, like even in the off season, I'm eating the foods that I would eat when I'm cutting.
Mm-hmm.
So my body's really adapting to just the consistency of those foods. If
Okay.
that makes sense, because your bodies are great at adapting, and once they find that pattern, levels shoot up.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Waist size. What's your waist size?
28 inches.
Damn, really?
On prep, it's about 26.
Wow.
And right now, me being this thick, we actually measured it. It was 32.
That-
Woo! It fluctuates nice.
32?
Yes, sir.
Is that good or bad?
In my eyes,
Yeah.
it's
Or do you want like a little waist?
I really don't mind at all.
Yeah.
I could care less about my waist size.
What's that? What's the song? Cute face, little waist. Or that's a different song.
Yeah, it's that,
Something.
Yeah, it's that Meg Thee Stallion song, I think.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cute
something like
face,
that.
little waist. I can see the TikTok.
I haven't been to the Crest in a long time. I wouldn't know. Made to play it in a strip club. You should listen.
Oh yeah, no, dude, the strip club's a trip. You gotta go, man.
What do they
I'm
play?
telling you, I don't know. It just depends on the girl. Like a girl came out and she was like all gothy, so they played like the lights got purple and red.
Oh
and
my god!
I was
Play
like,
some
oh.
Metallica. And I
It was pretty creepy. Yeah, and then like you get like a white girl, and then it's like country.
Some Britney Spears.
Yeah, definitely they're very diverse.
Most definitely.
I think they had like they had a black girl and they were playing obviously like Cardi B and shit.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's like, you know, I guess they
I
can't
got
dance
bloody
to country.
shoes.
Yeah, it's funny that like a stripper made music for strippers.
That's fire. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because she knew it.
Yeah, kind of like what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're trying to make workouts for people that work out. I don't know. I was trying to connect the two, and I
That
couldn't.
was
do it.
horrible, but it was make sense too. Yeah, good job, dude.
Oh, that's yeah. So you are a coach.
Yes, sir.
We talked about this obviously, but the one thing that you brought up that I really like is I feel that you've worked with some of these people long enough to. I'm pretty sure you build relationships with them, right?
Oh man, yeah, that's the best part about my job, dude.
But it can't. I feel like it has its pros and its cons. I mean, you obviously you probably meet new people and you make great friends, but then at the same time you're. I mean, I don't know if you're like, yo, shut up, you fucking work out, or they're over here crying about their problems back at home.
Dude, you know what? The best thing about my job is I never know what client I'm gonna get. I always get somebody new that has some kind of personality trait that either excites me or bores me, to be honest with you. But regardless of like what a client does is the relationship that you build between them after they gain that trust with you, after they start seeing that result with you, or they start feeling better about themselves, they literally just melt into your arms, and that's when I take advantage of it. I mean, it sounds horrible as it is, but you know, I my whole main goal is to elevate them mentally before even physically, because they need to believe that they could do it before they even achieve it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that connection I built through my clientele is very strong, and I love every single one of them that I have right now, because I've had clients already since the beginning. They've never left me.
That's awesome.
And that's when you know you can build a good connection with your clientele.
Definitely. And I mean, I'm pretty sure you probably get that like that parent feeling where you get proud when you see them lift a certain weight, or like
you have no idea.
They pull a shirt up and they got abs. And you're
I'm sure like any other
and
coach.
that's all you. Yeah.
Any other coach can vouch for this. You know, seeing the progression within your clientele is the best feeling in the world, because that means, for one, you're doing something right, and two, you lit some kind of fire inside of them that they probably never knew they had.
Oh hell yeah! I mean,
you know what I mean?
and you're changing people's lives as it is.
Yeah, man, it's an amazing job.
Whether it's like life saving or just like we talked about it, going to the gym is a good, if you're like for depression, that's a really good thing to
there's so many benefits. Yeah.
So you probably save so many people with all that.
But let me touch on a topic that's important too, because I always have these guys called the naysayers. And I always see them in the gym. They're not with me specifically, but if I have a client with me and they're training and I know they're not giving 100%, it's the coach's job to give that energy to them.
Yeah.
But lucky for me, I've never had a client that's never worked their butt off with me.
Okay.
They may be having a day and they just not feeling it, but they still put that work in at the end of the day because they feel that accountability through my coaching.
Gotcha.
But the people who don't have coaches and have those crap days, they need that accountability. That's just something that they need to suiting up is they need to feel like they have a trainer with them at all times. There's always going to be something better by even going through the motions, is what I'm trying to say. Like going through the motions, even though you're having a bad day at the gym, just doing the bare minimum, showing up, that's going to be the biggest thing for you.
And that's actually one of my notes.
Is it?
Yeah, so the accountability and how tough would you say you are as a coach? Like, I mean, are you kind of like, it's okay, like, maybe tomorrow we'll get it? Or are you like, no, you're going to fucking do it? Like,
I'm putting this in perspective of what my clients think about me. So,
gotcha, yeah.
And I'm sure some of them are watching this podcast right now, but I could be tough and I could be lenient. I could be everything.
Okay.
It really puts it in perspective of what they feel.
That's nice.
My whole main purpose is I'm there to make you work. Definitely harder than what you would be when you're not with me. I want you to feel like when you're with me, we're going to put that work in today and we're going to make some difference in ourselves today, whether it be mentally, physically, spiritually. And everybody complains when they train with me. They usually say that was tough, and that's what I'm going for. If it's too easy, I don't think I'm doing my job right. Okay. If not, if it's too easy, I'm doing one thing. It's your consultations, like getting used to the client after the first session with them. That's a big part. You got to really not try to kill them on the first date. You know what I mean? Or else they're gonna bounce out. Because I've made multiple people throw up before.
That's good.
Made people faint.
Oh wow!
No, trust me, it's not good. It's not good at all.
Oh no, okay.
I mean, because it's usually bad on their end because they either ate Jack in the Box before they came and saw me.
Yeah,
that's happened before.
Oh, well, really?
Oh yeah.
There's people like that.
Yep. Or they come in dehydrated or partied.
I can see that. I used to do that just because I like the vein pump I got.
You would? Oh, you're one of those ones. Oh, you'd be all dehydrated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, coming back from the crest on a Sunday.
Yeah. I wouldn't even shower.
No,
I'd go to the gym smelling like alcohol.
Yeah, that's how everybody smells in there anyway.
Yeah.
Alcohol, BO, and.
That's what gyms are.
They're
for alcoholics that are trying to get fit.
Is that true?
At least that's what I do.
Okay.
So I just assume that's what everyone else.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that tough, but I make sure you guys get a good workout.
How do you feel about fat shaming?
That's a big topic.
So I mean, as far as like,
it's a relevant topic.
As being a trainer, does it get to that point where you have to kind of set people down and be like, look, like, man, you're overweight, or like, what would be the easiest way? What's the nicest way to do it?
Dude, simply put, I've had clients that were skinny as a bone and big as a bus.
Gotcha.
And I've never, since I started coaching, I've only reached out to a few people and said, hey, if you need help with any of this, come see me. You politely reach out for a hand. You reach your hand out in the sense of saying, if you need help with anything, you can always let me know. Here's my contact. I'm a trainer. It really works for trainers really well because I get to say, this is my credibility.
Nice.
If you need my help, I'm right here. And it's worked a lot of times with me. So, but if you're like a normal guy on the street doing that, some people might get rubbed the wrong way with it. Yeah. And they might take it as, oh, he's calling me this, he's calling me that. It really just depends on perspective of how people take it and how people approach that. But, you as a coach, I think any coach can agree with me on this, you just give them the opportunity to change their lives.
Yeah.
Simply put.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, obviously, if they've made the decision to go to the gym, obviously, I think they've looked in the mirror and been like, yeah,
it's time.
Yeah, it's time. So I think at that point, really, I don't think you have to tell them that. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, as like maybe like a family member, like a close friend to you, how would you come about it? I always have this conversation with my buddies.
Yes.
Because I always tell them, like, this was when I was drinking more. I was like, if I ever start looking like a bag of shit, like, just let me know, please. Like, you can tell me, like, yo, you're fat.
You
like,
know how we are with the boys, man. We're a little
That's
more
true.
aggressive and we're a little more straightforward with the things.
Yeah.
It really depends on who I'm talking to. But, like, let's say I'm talking to you, right? And I'm like, hey, Jordan, you're eating this pizza right now, brother.
I'm hungry.
I know you're hungry, man, but you have different opportunities to change your diet.
Yeah, but pizza's so easy. I just ordered it and they showed up. I don't have to make anything.
Yeah, you just answered your own question. You're being lazy.
Oh, come on. I had to set it for the podcast.
Okay, but what are you doing after the podcast?
Probably like eating pizza the rest of the pizza.
Yeah, so you have time to make some meals and get it in your schedule. A lot of people make the biggest excuses for the smallest things, and that's just where it comes into cutting your excuses out, cutting all the BS, and throwing away all the stuff that's bad in your house.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, temptation is the biggest thing that kills discipline in a house. There's so much temptation of running around the house. Obviously, if you have kids, that's a different situation.
Yeah,
but that's mental willpower at that point.
See, I was raised differently. So like, you ever seen what's the dodgeball movie? Remember when he's trying to eat the donut and he shocks himself?
Yes.
I'm more of like that kind of person.
You're that
like
guy.
I buy treats to really like put myself like, do you really want to eat that fucking? You know?
Yeah.
So I like to like.
Do you have a
torture
staring
myself.
contest with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've gotten so close. Like, actually, like I said today, I fucked it with pizza. But like the past few days when I was doing good, like I was like I had just got done eating like some fucking fruit and shit, and I was like, I'm fucking starving still. And like or a late night like snack, and I'd like there'd be like fucking chips.
Yeah. I mean,
And like I was like, I was doing this like I was like, what the fuck's wrong with me? Just don't eat it.
You're looking like 300 Sparta right now. You're just like, oh, should I do it?
Yeah. I was like, I have a problem.
Yeah, and that's that. And sometimes it is a problem, and that's when people need to take the realization of, okay, it's time to change.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when a lot of people you see in the resolutioners come into the gym because they're like, okay, this is a perfect time for me to make a change because I've been inconsistent and I'm not seeing a change that I'm looking for.
Gotcha. Let's get into nutrition.
Oof.
Actually, hold on, let me see.
Nutrition is a big topic for sure, and a lot of people need some insight on that.
What's more important, nutrition or gym?
But they both are equally as important, in my opinion.
Come on, that's what we want.
I mean,
like okay. So what I'm saying is like, could I work
one
out
without the other?
Yeah. And
There's a saying there's a common saying is you can't out-train a bad diet. So what does that tell you?
You need both. I don't know.
If you can't out-train a bad diet, so you could be training your ass off in the gym,
Mm-hmm.
but if your diet's not consistent at the end of the day, you're not going to see the elevated results as if you were dieting. So obviously they both go hand in hand. I've seen people lose a maximum amount of weight just dieting really well.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be ketogenic or just intermittent fasting, just depriving themselves of food? They lost the weight. Didn't even work out a day in their lives, and that's cool. They had no muscle mass by the end of their cut. Cool. They could put it on now.
Gotcha.
So you can go one without the other in my eyes. This is coming from me, but I like to have a healthy balance of both because, you know, being fit, being strong is nice.
Yeah. And looking good is nice too.
That's always nice. You want to be able to take your shirt off and go to San Diego.
Of course. See, like, and I'm at the point where I don't work out because I'm not trying to do no show, or I'm not like, I just want to look good naked.
Most definitely, yeah.
You know, like that's what everyone's dream is.
Train to get looking naked. That's
Yeah.
it. I'm trying to go to San Diego, bro.
Oh, really? Naked?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But neither there's a beach for that.
Would you go to nude beach? Would you go to a
I'm
nude
definitely down. Me and my lady talked about this. We were so down to do
You guys
it.
would go together?
Most definitely.
That's insane. That's cool.
Yeah, it's just, you know, exhibition. Yeah.
Would you shave or no? Like, would you leave all like your
I don't
pubic?
know, man. That's a good question.
I don't know. I just don't know if you like. Are you supposed to look good naked and in public, or are you supposed to look like shit so no one
I
wants?
mean, I feel like you could be like Chewbacca and be out there and still killing it.
That's true.
But for me, I like being baby oil greased up,
Like
shaven.
you like a wet seal.
Yeah,
Smooth.
dude. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm down
Do
for
it
it.
for so you've done shows, right?
Oh, of course, yes.
Oh, okay. So like for that, they have to oil you up.
Oh man, it's
Isn't
the
that shit gross?
Nah, it's
They
actually
don't
cool.
feel weird.
You feel like you feel like some. I don't even know. How to, I'm cooking in a bacon pot, bro.
Yeah, it's
just
weird.
greasy.
Ugh.
But no, it's the whole 9 yards, bro. You get shaven. You have to shave yourself before the show.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like bare nothing, like not even baby hairs left on the body.
Oh wow.
Yep. You can leave the butt cheeks if you want, but that's nasty.
They don't do. Oh, see, I guess I was blessed. I don't have hair on my butt cheeks.
Really?
I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
Do you have to shave your ass crack, or that doesn't show? Because you wear a thong, right?
I don't wear no thong, bro. I wear board shorts.
My bad. You're a physique.
Physique
My
athlete,
bad,
yeah.
my bad.
Physique athletes wear shorts, and other guys, I mean, they're not even thongs. Some wear briefs, but like the bodybuilder guys, the big beef meat balls you see,
Yeah.
they wear thongs.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I think they shave their butt crack before they do that.
Yeah.
You don't want to see no dingles hanging out.
That'd be funny. I didn't even think about that.
That's just disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
you might even get marked off for that.
Pop
dude.
a dingleberry out while you're like
Chill.
flexing your cheeks.
That's not cool, bro. Yeah, you got to cut that out. But yeah, the whole process, you know, you get tanned. Tanning is the biggest thing in bodybuilding because
It's not just gold spray paint.
no way. It's actual toner tan.
Oh, shit,
You get
really?
one layer the day before the show, and then you get the final coat during the show.
Why do they do only the neck down?
So actually, you could do both, but when you get the neck up with the full tan, it does not look good at all. I don't even know what it looks like. So like what people
Oompa Loompa?
usually, yeah, probably more than likely. And what I did for my show is when I got my tan, they went neck up, or they stopped at the neck, and then the rest was makeup. Believe it or not, I had
like
makeup
blended
on.
in?
Yeah, blended in makeup.
Nice.
And it just gave me that perfect sheer.
After doing that, do you want to wear makeup now?
No way.
Because, like, I was thinking, like, I feel like we're lucky because girls, I mean, I guess they don't have to, but a lot of them, like, if they don't, then they probably should. And so, like, for guys, it's like, you get what you get.
Yo, Mike Epps?
Yeah, look, I know Mike.
Oh my
I
God, bro.
love Mike Epps.
He had the funniest stand-ups part right here, and he's like,
Dude,
bro,
he's so funny.
He's like, I was at the club at 2 a.m. with this girl, and I brought her back home, and she was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Right? I had sex with her, and woke up in the morning, turned the lights on. She went to go take her makeup off in the mirror. He's like, a damn construction worker walked out that damn bathroom when I was done with her, bro. I don't know what the hell I had last night. And,
It do be like that sometimes.
I mean, hey, shout out to all the ladies that could look good natural, man. We like that as guys. You know what I'm saying? If you can pull it off, that's what we like.
Speak for yourself. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, man, I look good naked.
I like my girl caked up. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, no, trust me. When they get caked up, that's what we like too.
Yeah.
Special occasions, you know.
So guys should be able to wear makeup, is what you're saying.
Anybody should be aware. Anybody can do whatever the hell they want to do.
Hell
man.
yeah, Dre. Dre for president.
I'm all about equality over here.
Yes. Hey, you can't do that. Careful.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, I was just punching the fly. It was flying around.
Dre's like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Enough.
All right, let's get back to nutrition.
Yes, sir.
So I know you're in the whole. Obviously, you're in the part where you're like shredding, getting ready to perform and stuff.
Right.
When you're on your off, is there off time for you, or are you just constantly in like
Prep mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I explained the differences. We got on season and off season, and it's exactly how it's defined. Off season is when you're just not in competitive mode,
but you're still working out.
You're still killing it. You're still dieting.
Still eating,
yeah. Like me, that's where I'm at right now. I'm still dieting. I'm still killing it in the gym, and I'm just eating more of abundance. And what that does is I'm in a calorie surplus, which means I'm just putting on a lot more weight, which adds muscle mass with calories.
Gotcha.
You know, clean calories from whole foods and organic foods. Then shred time. Shred time is just reducing those portion sizes and including cardio into your regimen if you haven't had that already. That's a big one. Mm-hmm. Cardio. You can separate cardio from actual weight training, obviously.
Yeah.
So people can lose weight just through the cardio as well.
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah, you're running, right?
Yeah, I haven't been going to the gym. I just been running.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm trying to get to a comfortable weight to where I feel ready to go into the gym.
Do you see results from running?
Physically, yeah, okay. Not what I expected, but yeah. But
How about mental?
Also, yeah, definitely mental. That's what I was gonna say. I get definitely more of that. Because like the first day I started actually like running, I didn't want to run. I didn't go to the gym. So then I was like, fuck it. Like I just dragged my ass out there.
Yeah.
Ran a mile and I came back and I was like, damn, I feel good.
I'm chilling.
Like, yeah. And like I was just like good. I don't know. It changed my whole, I wanted to clean.
Do you get like those little runner endorphins after you're done running and you got like a whole bunch of energy?
See, right? I do and I hate to admit it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a good thing, but it's like I fucking hate
It's
running.
a real thing. And what I do with my clients sometimes is I'll do high intensity interval training with them. Mm-hmm. Like a just quick 30 seconds on, 1 minute off. Just we're running it, right? Mm-hmm. And they feel amazing at the end of the workout, even though they're gassed out because they just have that adrenaline rush from this on, off, go, go, go. And that's what running does, you know. It's just a steady pace of just going. And
damn, yeah.
And you push. The mind push is the biggest part, you know.
Definitely.
Perseverance through when your mind telling you no.
Yeah, I fucked up one time and I was like having a really bad day, like just like mad and shit. And I went on like on a 5-mile run, but because I didn't pay attention, I didn't realize how far I was. So when what I did was I ran till I couldn't. And I was like, fuck, I still got to go home. Like,
yeah, you're not done.
I was fucking exhausted. And like my legs, and I hadn't ran in a while. Literally like 2 days after that, I felt like I did squats.
Oh my God.
I thought I did leg day. Like my legs were just shot. But it's funny because I got like all the way into like the old people home back here. Like way down there.
Okay.
And I was like, fuck. So it took me like 3 hours to walk back. It took forever. But I was just zoned out. I had my headphones in,
you
had
ready
sunglasses.
to do whatever the hell was out there.
I just ran. Like I went all the way down. When I hit the dead end, I just made a left. when I went left and hit a dead end, I just made another left, and I just kept. I don't know what I was doing.
You were literally on the path to nowhere.
I don't know what I was doing. I was about to fucking what is it?
Uber?
Yeah, I was about to Uber back. My phone was overheating and shit. I was so stupid. I was like
2% battery, dude. I'm not gonna make it.
It was terrible. I should have made it to where I ran back and finished at home, so
just make it a roundabout. Yeah.
Die at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least you learn.
Yeah. But
we went off topic there.
Sorry, I always do.
Yeah, me too.
So did you drink alcohol?
I laugh at that because I mean, I do, but in moderation. That's the biggest thing a lot of people mistake when it comes to fitness and alcohol consumption. Keep it in moderation, if not at all. And like mine's the special occasions, you know, like last, let me see, it was a week ago with my lady. That's pretty much the only time I'll really drink anyways, because I don't go out anymore or do any of that. But if we do go out, I'll have like the occasional vodka water, maybe even a Jack and Coke. I'll surprise myself. But yeah, I keep it minimum, man. Like maybe once a month at that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then, oh well, yeah, you answered. I was gonna say, what would be your drink of choice?
Honestly, my drink of choice would be, I mean, out of fitness related, would be Jack and Coke. That's just the normal gentleman's drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not like sugar. You don't mind the sugar?
Nah, I never did really. But that's just because I didn't care about my physique then.
Oh, gotcha.
That's the hard honest truth because I used to party hard back in my early 20s.
Nice.
I make myself sound old when I say that, but I'm still 25.
I know you're not that old.
I know, but
making me feel I'm 27.
I feel like I matured a lot over the last year just through experience. But yeah, like I used to party really hard, man, it would just be everything, you know, vodka and Red Bull and boom, boom, boom. We're going nonstop. Vegas bombs through the head, but I stopped that lifestyle and kept it going just clean right now.
Gotcha. And obviously, I mean, bodybuilding's like your life now.
Correct.
You never miss like going out, drinking with the boys, or like acting stupid?
You know, man, that's funny because I woke up this morning and checked all my notifications on my phone and stuff, and I went on Snapchat because I know on Sunday mornings I will see everybody's aftermath. Yeah. Because they're either just finished partying or they're sleeping right now, so I'll get to see the worst of the worst from the partying life. And I look at that and I'm like, yeah, but look at me right now. I'm up early in the morning. I'm about to get a whole bunch of stuff done. I have a lot of work in front of me, and I have a big day ahead of me. Yeah. So me being busy makes me not miss that lifestyle. Gotcha. You know, I'm chasing the money right now. I'm chasing the career path I'm really going for. So, you know, me being motivated at the moment doesn't make me miss that lifestyle. Maybe sure if I had nothing going for me at the moment, then yeah, I'd say like let's make something entertaining happen. Okay. And I would go out.
Yeah, because that was my thing for a while. Was obviously I just got indulged in all the alcohol and stuff, and I was loving it. But then I didn't like the effects it was doing to like physically and mentally.
Most definitely.
And so now, and I was like that for a long time. Like I would meet people like you that were like, just no, like I'm not drinking. I work out tomorrow morning.
Would you clown on them?
Huh?
Would you clown on them?
Hell yeah! I'd be like, then why are you out here, dog? Like go home.
Right, then I'm out of here. Man.
It's just because like I don't like. It's a vibe kill, especially when it's like someone that. Like say for instance like
unless you're DD.
Yeah, unless you're DD, then it's cool.
They have to do that.
Yeah,
they're babysitting.
But see, like I feel like if you're a DD, you have to be able to have a good time without drinking.
Most definitely.
You can't just be a DD that's like, all right, ready to go.
You're gonna be literally stripped of your DD per
exactly. Yeah. So you kind of have to be. That's what I'm saying. So if you're like one of those people that are like kind of like a vibe kill, like no, I'm just drinking water, just sitting in the back, like it's kind of like, dude, like what is he doing here? Like,
yeah, don't be judging.
Yeah, and so like I wouldn't, and then and now that I've changed my life around, and
you understand it.
I'm a born again Christian. Like I mean, we went out, and the whole time I just wanted to go home. Like I wasn't feeling it.
This is the vibe.
Yeah, and also my thing was I don't want to wake up late the next day.
True.
I wanted to wake up early. I wanted to get
especially if you have priorities the next morning. Man, like work. I remember I used to get up for work when I worked the front desk at Fort Ave. Man, I'd be waking up hurting. Had to be there at 5 a.m. after a 2 a.m. party night. Yeah, that was not fun, and I literally got over that. I was like, there's no way.
Yeah, for a long time I was like, well, I mean, you know, I had a great time with my boys, and like it's like in the history books, and then I would just be like, yeah, it was worth it. You know, it was a good time that we can talk about later on.
That just leads you to the answer. You know, is there regrets? I say no, because you lived that experience, and you don't have to worry about it anymore if you really don't want to go back to it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I've been there, done that. You hear that all the time.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and that's the thing that would get annoying was people are like, oh, I had my party days. And for me, it was like, all right, cool, I guess. But like now I'm getting to that point where not that I've had my party days, but I'm ready to like dial it down a little. You know, like I don't need to go out every weekend.
You raise a family and get a new home.
Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, dude, chill. Don't bring that bad fucking juju in here.
Don't bring that in here. Huh?
Yeah, bring that bad energy.
Yeah, marriage. No,
what are you doing?
You know, get the family pressuring you. When are you getting married, mijo?
Every fucking
No friggin'
all
way.
the time. Yeah,
Right
dude.
now?
Yeah, they're mad that we have dogs instead of kids.
That's amazing. The dogs are the kids. What are you talking
That's
about?
what I know. We always say that because they're always like, just like my girl's always like, oh, it's Mother's Day. I'm like, all right, cool. She's like, you can get me anything? I'm like, no, like it's a dog. Come on.
Now you have to switch the perspective.
Yeah,
That's
but and so going back, so when coach does because you told me coach will tell you every now and then when like, hey, today's a cheat day, right? He's the one that allows you to have a cheat meal or cheat day.
Most definitely, yeah. He's the gatekeeper of the cheats, I say. And like during off season though, like for me, since I have a nice metabolism, I get 3 cheats a week.
Wow.
Yeah. Right now they're currently it's split up, and actually correction, 2 cheats. It's on Tuesday and Fridays.
Okay.
They're strategically placed, believe it or not, though. There's a reason for my cheats, and that's just because he wants to see how my body reacts in general. Because we already have a nice pattern of how I react to certain foods, but now it's like we're dialing in on saying, okay, well, let's see if we add more calories into your diet. How's your weight going to change weekly? How's your body going to look weekly? Are you actually seeing more progression in your strength and gains? It really gets that technical when you're at that level.
Yeah, definitely.
But if you're just getting into nutrition and fitness, I say don't worry about any of that crap. Just eat clean and then find out your limits and proportions. But what was the topic again? I lost track.
It's all good. No, so I was talking about cheat meals from coach, like when he allows them.
Yeah.
So for you, is it a cheat meal or a cheat day?
It's a cheat meal. It's only one meal, and that's my last meal of the day.
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes people kind of mess that up.
They do. And
they have a cheat day.
You ever see like those 1,000-calorie challenges like on YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
Some people make their whole day into that, or like not even thousands, like 10,000. 1,000 is easy to eat in 1 sitting.
Yeah.
Like that pizza you ate earlier.
That's a good like 5 already. I'm already halfway. I'm at 500.
You're like on a marathon and right now. You're killing it.
All right, chill. It's one bite.
I'm just kidding. All right. Yeah, but
fat shaming.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. That's the homie shaming though.
You good?
But yeah, the cheats are they're prescribed to him
meal.
by him, and he the way he prescribes them is if you're looking good.
Wait, so you get a cheat meal, but you don't even get to pick it?
So technically, yes and no. The reason why I say that is because he says, here's your options, and you can pick what you like out of it. And a typical cheat is either like a burger and fries from In-N-Out.
Okay.
And that's
not
like,
bad.
you still get some good protein, or a grilled chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. Oh, yeah.
Damn, that's funny because that to me is like a healthy meal that I would eat.
It's not bad, right?
Yeah,
And
so like, it's funny
not,
that you eat that as a cheat meal.
minus the bread, most definitely if you're trying to cut, but we're bulking, so we're good. And even sushi rolls.
Oh, I fucking love sushi.
You like some sushi?
So sushi's a cheat meal type thing?
Yeah, in moderation, obviously. We can't have 10 rolls and a couple sake bombs after that.
Sheesh.
And hit downtown, but we just got to keep it in moderation. For me, it's 2. So
okay.
yeah.
And when that day comes, like when he's like allows you a cheat meal, like what's your go-to?
Oh man,
like the number one, like what you've been craving, like leading up to this.
Dude, that's a good question. Yeah, it always varies because I just you know how you feel for certain days.
Yeah.
I'm like feeling like this, I'm feeling like that. But usually the go-to's In-N-Out. In-N-Out,
Really?
that's
cool.
gas.
That's dope.
That's gas for me.
Oh, okay.
I don't mind that 10-hour wait at the drive-through.
Yeah. Oh, I got no shirt on.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
I should wear my In-N-Out socks. I had some socks for that.
Oh, those are clean.
Yeah, dude.
The red and white ones?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's nice. No, In-N-Out's dope. Do you believe like is the little what is it they called protein patty protein style?
Yeah, protein style.
Is that really? It just takes the bread out of it, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You're minus the bread. And I actually don't. I'm not too knowledgeable on that.
Oh, okay. I just because I mean it's pretty much like In-N-Out burger, but take out the bun and you got fucking lettuce wrap. So I don't know. Yeah, I know. Right?
You know what I mean?
I feel healthy eating it.
Sure, yeah. That's a lot of people do that. Like at Yogi's Grill. You know Yogi's Grill?
I fucking love Yogi's.
Yeah, that's actually another cheat I'll do. I'll do that
nice.
chicken beef bowl.
Oh, I love the salmon bowl.
I never had that.
Oh, salmon on rice with avocado on top.
So
it's
good.
really good. Yeah.
Nice. I need to try that. Yeah, fish is definitely in the playbook for cheats too.
Nice.
Because that's a part of the food list. But anyways, where's it going? Oh yeah, the Yogi's. You know how you get a low carb bowl? You ever hear of that?
No.
Or even at Papasan too.
I don't eat Papasan.
You never had it?
Maybe when I was little, but not recently.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You can have that every once in a while.
Yeah.
But anyways, low carb bowls are just minus rice.
Oh, okay.
Because carbohydrates are a good source or a bad source if you have too much.
Gotcha. Real quick, I've heard this because I know a lot of people say brown rice is healthier. Is that true compared to white?
That's such a big debate. And
because I've even heard Joe Rogan talk about it. And I hate to bring him up because everyone does.
yeah, he's whatever. I mean,
but
I listen to him every once in a while. But brown rice versus the white rice debate, and that's something I still actually I'm not too knowledgeable on, just to be off the gate. But from my perspective, brown rice gives you more fiber. Mm-hmm. And if you're lacking fiber in your diet, that's going to be very key into it if you want to add it in. But my favorite go-to is either white basmati or jasmine rice. Oh. It's the most just pure source of rice you could get right there, and you just go for it.
And that's just cooking it with water?
Yeah, you can just do a steamer.
Steamer. Yeah.
You can do whatever you want for that.
Yeah, I always wanted that because I
steam.
hate brown rice.
You hate brown rice?
Yes.
Why is that?
It's very dry.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe you prepare it that way.
You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I do.
You know what people say?
I cook brown rice. I cook white rice.
People always say that the rice tastes different, and I agree with that. Basmati tastes different than jasmine, and brown rice tastes different from all the others. So it's really personal preference at that point.
Gotcha.
Rice is rice.
Don't hate.
Yeah.
One thing I want to get into is discipline that you have. Obviously, we can talk about like your nutrition, but like you're legit like full on like really like tough on yourself. Only because I noticed because the first time we met, I hit you up and I was like, "Do you want any snacks or anything when you come over?" And you're like, "Unless you got like fucking 2 pounds of chicken and all the rice and broccoli." I'm like, "Oh, I don't." But like, it's crazy because you were being serious. Like, I think it's just insane that you can do that. I mean, we talked about it. Like, if you go to a fair, you can't have fair food. You know what I'm saying? Or
yeah. So
it doesn't drive you crazy?
It doesn't drive me crazy at all, actually. And believe it or not, being on off season, I have some freedoms. You know, I can definitely go out of my comfort zone or out of my batting zone and shoot for somebody, but consequences will be there. You know, maybe I'll even supplement some cardio after I do things of that nature, like eat fair food or something.
That's crazy.
But when I'm on prep, the discipline's on 100%. It's on full pedal, and I just keep it to whatever coach tells me. Coach is my guy, and I can't let him down. You know, if you guys ever do get coaches, or if you have one right now, and even my guys, they know, you know, your coach knows when you're messing up, and he knows your inconsistencies because he's seen your body countless times already. And best thing to do is be honest with your coach. If you're messing up,
they're gonna find out. They're gonna know.
Yeah, but just be honest, because let's say you're not honest with your coach when you get one, and he asks you, how much weight did you lose that week, and you say like, I lost 2 pounds, coach. He's like, damn, that's good, man, and you didn't lose 2 pounds. You lied to him.
I gained 2 pounds.
Yeah, you gained 2 pounds. You just didn't want to tell him. Now he's gonna like not adjust your diet.
Yeah,
or
you just fucked yourself.
Or he's gonna adjust something that. Yeah, this goes all bad. It comes off the rails, man.
Yeah.
So always be honest with your coaches when it comes to your nutrition and especially training too. He needs to know everything precise.
Yeah, and I used to watch those like revenge body shows. Have you ever seen them?
Yeah.
And it'd be funny because like they'd be working out and stuff, but then when they go home, they wouldn't stick to their diet. So when they come back and weigh themselves, the guy would be like, "What happened? You didn't lose weight. You actually gained 5 pounds." And they're like, maybe I wasn't sticking to the diet." And they're like, "What have you been doing?" You know, and it's like, fuck, like, and it's true because for a while I was like that. And I never understood like why I lied.
You lied to yourself?
Yeah, like I would lie to people, be like, "Oh yeah, I ate healthy today." I'm like, "What does it matter that I did? Like, why does it matter that they know that? If I didn't eat healthy
today, if you're fucking up, you need to expose yourself.
I'm just fucked.
Dude.
Yeah, I should expose myself, so it makes me want to.
Yes,
yeah,
that's the biggest thing, man. Expose yourselves. When you get to that urge and you get to that feeling that you're pissed off about what's not changing, expose yourself of your flaws. Yeah, because there's a flaw somewhere in there.
Do you ever have like those moments where you like legit like look in the mirror and be like, "You're a piece of shit"? Like you never give yourself like crazy pep talks? Like Leonardo DiCaprio or anything?
Nah, because I don't beat myself up that hard.
Oh, okay.
I kind of because I'm on point for the most part. But what really beat me up was my injury. But we could talk about that later.
Yeah, that's coming up. Yeah.
That was a different kind of mentality.
Going back to discipline, I know we've talked about one of the things I think that you said was probably one of the toughest was your sleep schedule.
Ooh.
How hard is that? As far as like, because it was already a thing that you have an issue with.
And I can't count on my sleep schedule too much because I create my own schedule being a personal trainer, and usually my days start at 4 a.m. and then they'll end at 7 or 8. Right?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's pretty early. Yeah,
it's not bad. Well, no, I mean start at night.
So, yeah. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like you go to bed at 7. 8?
Oh no, so like imagine I wake up at 4 a.m. and I have my first clients at 5 a.m.
Got it.
And then they'll extend all the way to 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m.
That's working the whole time?
Yeah, working the whole time.
Sheesh.
A couple breaks here and there maybe to get my meals in because I have to get all my 6 meals in a day.
Right.
But regardless of that, yeah, we're just moving 24/7. And then I got to go home and make programs for people.
That's right.
And I got to catch up on emails and just overall text messages. Like my phone blows up crazy daily just being a trainer because people have questions and they need to be answered. And it's hard to keep up with some of them most of the time. But I'm up late nights doing that. I'm keeping up. So I'll be in bed sometimes. I'll look at my clock and it's 12 o'clock and I got to be up in 4 hours. And I don't like how I got myself to this point because I just made myself too busy. So, you know, with every kind of issue I have, I find a solution.
Okay.
And whenever I find my opportunity of window to push back my schedule a little bit and give myself more opening for sleep, I'm going to do that. And I have some opportunities coming up to get me at least minimum of 8 hours sleep per day.
That's dope.
So that's a very key. Sleep is key to everything fitness. It's key to recovery, obviously. Key to hydration, key to overall brain function. If you try to work on like 2 hours sleep, 4 hours sleep, you're going to be crap in there.
Yeah.
Your performance is going to be way lower than mine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, dude, I struggle big time with sleep. I have insomnia like terribly.
Do you?
Yeah, like I think I mentioned it before, but there's times where like I'll wake up at like 4 or like 5, 6 in the morning, stay active all day.
Yeah.
Around like 2, 3, I want to take a nap, and I push through it, and then around I don't know, like 6, 7, I get like the second wind, and I'm like wide awake for the
You
and
start
like
moving.
yeah, like
I can relate.
come like 8, 9, 10 o'clock, I'm not even close to being tired.
Yeah, usually when it hits 8 o'clock is my number, and I look at the clock. I'm like, okay, it's time to work. We're still good. But now, you know what the biggest thing for sleep is? If you guys are having issues sleeping, just setting alarms. Set an alarm for me. I set my alarm every night for 9 o'clock now. That just says shut everything down, completely D&D mode. Say goodnight to the girlfriend and go to bed. Take your melatonin, go to sleep.
See, that's discipline. That's tough to do that. Like to just shut everything off and go lay down.
Knowing your brain has so much more to give that night.
Yeah.
Or just even to be more entertained on one more YouTube video. One more. We never do one more YouTube video.
No, hell no.
But yeah, just setting that comes to the point of discipline. It's not just in food or training.
Yeah.
It's in your recovery, man. And that's the big 3 that I mentioned earlier in this podcast. If you master all 3 of those things, you're going to be a freaking fitness monster. I promise you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, that's one thing that as time goes on, like now that I'm just trying to get back to whatever I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
The schedule is going to be like the toughest thing. I like even tougher than like the diet probably.
Yeah.
The eating's not going to be an issue for me.
Is that due to work?
Huh?
Is that due to work? Like is
No, that's just my issue. That's just my problem.
Understood.
Like I can literally go lay down at like 9 o'clock and will lay there with my eyes wide open in the dark for like 2-3 hours.
Like Major Payne. You ever seen Major Payne?
Oh, when he's sleeping with his eyes open? Yeah, I look like that. But I just like, and I hate it. Or I'll close my eyes and I'll just be like looking around like in the darkness of my
No
eyelids.
supplements or anything for that? Sleep aids?
Well, it used to be alcohol. But that was just a military thing.
Most
I'm telling you,
definitely, yeah,
like,
that's how it
and I don't
always
want to blame it on the military, but like, we would have so weird schedules.
Mm.
Some days it was a regular 9 to 5. Some days it was fucking 12 at night till like 4 in the morning.
You just never really knew, huh?
Yeah, I never knew. So that fucked up my schedule, I think. I know a lot of buddies out there that have a fucked up schedule. So I think that's just something I have to deal with on my own. But
Yeah.
and then I also don't want to get hooked on like sleeping pills.
True that.
Unison, fucking what's it called?
Benadryl?
No, what's the normal one?
Oh,
Melatonin.
Melatonin, yeah.
That doesn't do shit for me.
Really?
I can overdose on those and they
You
don't do
can
anything to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That's gnarly.
Yeah, so that's just like one thing I have to worry about. And then, but I'm one of those people like if I go to bed at 1, 2 in the morning, I have to like tomorrow I have to be up pretty early.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go to bed like at 1 because I'll be editing this all night. I'll
Right.
probably go to bed 1, 2, and I'll still wake up at 6 and just have a shitty day.
Question for you.
Answer.
Caffeine intake. What do you got today?
Not too bad actually. Today, I had 1 cup of coffee,
Most
just
of-
black coffee.
in the morning.
Well, I woke up like at 11.
Nice.
I
So
didn't
you
get.
sleep in pretty deep.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's also Sunday, so last night we were, and like I said, my
Oh,
mom.
you went to the strip club and all that, yeah.
Yeah,
Your arm was tired from throwing ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just threw my card.
Nice.
I was like, here's my pin and my card.
Just that's on me. Nah, but
Yeah.
so like I'm trying to figure out because caffeine is a big issue with people in sleep and insomnia.
I'm not too bad when it comes to caffeine. Yeah.
That's good.
And if I do, I know I have an issue sleeping, so I set myself like if it's like anything after 2 o'clock, I don't drink coffee.
It's like a boundary.
Yeah. And so like anything, Red Bulls, I don't really like energy drinks. I drink them if I need them, but I won't. They're not something I drink like it's a fucking soda.
Yeah.
But so I don't think that's an issue.
You know, a lot of us hard workers daily. I mean, anybody can relate, but coffee's their life, man.
Yeah.
Their body, their blood type's coffee.
Yeah, and I never understood that because growing up, all this shit's so gross.
I thought it was really horrible.
Yeah.
I never enjoyed coffee until it became like an adult.
Even now, I love dark black coffee. So the stronger it tastes, the more I'm like, all right, cool. This shit's got me going.
I like my women like I like my coffee.
Black with no sugar.
Oh yeah, please no sugar.
No, yeah, but so I don't know. That's something I got to work out. Maybe I'll get a trainer. You know a guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not familiar with the
I'm
fitness industry.
gonna have to go to the Google. And
Hey,
look for
the good old Google.
So you brought up something that I'm really excited to talk about. I mean, it wasn't one of your best times, but your infamous muscle tear.
Oh man.
So I actually around the time that it happened, it was probably around the time when I started following you. So that's like it's funny because I followed you like a couple weeks later. You got a muscle tear. I was like,
Is that crazy?
this guy okay? Like, is he really a bodybuilder? No, I'm just kidding.
I know, is this guy doing it for real?
He needs some milk.
Yeah, I know for real. I needed some then.
But so what happened?
Yeah, man, it's a story that not many people knew about because I didn't put it out there like that. You know, when it first happened, I posted on my story like, "Oh, this just happened. Oh, look at this big old bruise I got on my arm now."
You look gross.
But the people,
Yeah, I'll put a picture up. They'll see.
yeah, the people who knew how traumatic that is and when it happens. And what happened is specifically is I tore my your pectoral major. So it's connected into your shoulder right here. And then what happened is I was just doing my normal incline hammer strength press. It's the one that you could just work for upper chest.
Okay.
And it was during COVID, so I was in there, and I had a spotter too, believe it or not. And I had 4 plates on there. I was just pushing it really good. 4 plates is quite heavy for anybody.
Definitely.
You can ask anybody. And then I was just going real good tempo, good pace. Nothing was really out of form. 10 reps in, it's on my 9th rep. I said, okay, and this 9th one was pretty hard. I was pushing out about 90%. This is going to be a 100% rep right here. I got to get it. And this goes to show you, even on your trainers or anybody who is a fitness professional or anybody who is your Fitspo, let's say, they make mistakes too.
Yeah.
You know, we're not perfect human beings, even though we may seem like that and try to get our clients like that. But regardless, you know, I wanted to get the momentum from the lift. So what I did was I came down. I kind of bounced it off the pads that would stop
rubber,
it.
yeah,
the little rubber stoppers. And as soon as I came up from that bounce, it was this immediate boom, snap, rip.
Did your arm just drop and you just fucking dropped the weight, or
it just felt like I got shot? Really, it felt like somebody put a pistol to my shoulder right there and let it rip. And what happened is I just screamed really loud, and you could hear it echo through the whole gym. And boom, my arm fell down flat. And I didn't even look. I just looked at myself in the mirror in front of me, and I nodded. And I'm like, yeah, that happened.
That's it.
Because I've seen it happen before.
Oh, yeah.
You see some traumatic gym injuries, and there was one recently. I don't know if you saw it. You know Larry Wheels? He's one of like the most. He's blowing up right now. And he did a video of a guy he was spotting, and he did the same kind of injury.
I think we talked about it. The bench press.
The bench press.
And you see it just pop,
just like that.
Yeah. And he goes,
so if you guys seen that, that's exactly what happened to me. Literally, just ripped out of place. And yeah, that's at that moment I knew what happened. I just didn't know how traumatic it was. So I just sat there for a few moments, and it just progressively started getting worse. Man, the pain was almost too much to handle. I was tearing up in the lobby, and then like I get emotional thinking about it because it was such like a momentum change for my lifestyle. Because right there, I was on the teeter. I was going right up the graph because I was gaining the size I wanted. I was getting the feedback from my coach that I wanted, and things were looking great for more competitions. I was actually 13 weeks out from my competition right there. I had 13 more weeks to compete. I was so excited because I was going to bring a really gnarly package to this one. And then that happened. So that's what really flipped my script. And I had to start from square one, technically.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
How long were you out? Like all together, I guess.
So I started creeping back into the gym probably about 4 months after it.
Damn.
So it was about a 2.5, 3 month real off. I just didn't do anything. I got not even training hard, man. I tried to lift legs, and I couldn't even lift my arm like this. Like, it's right here. That little movement was just treacherous for me. So I had to be in an arm sling for a good amount of time. I was in an arm sling, training clients, doing what I do. And my legs got really big, though.
Nice.
I started hitting legs really hard.
Nice. 2
to 3 times a week, but precise. And that kind of helped me out with my mental because I still needed to lift. I needed to be in the gym. I needed to do something than just sitting on my butt all day. And finally, I started getting the momentum back slowly. You know, this was coming in, more mobility here and there. I'm a hard-headed dude. I would literally push my mobility to see how much more I could get per day, hurting myself. And I'm like, dude, I was manifesting my healing just every day through my brain. I'm like, this needs to get better. You will get better. You will come back from this. But just like anybody else who's been at the top and got dropped to the bottom, you fall in that dark hole and mentally. And it's like the doubts start coming, the tears start coming, you know. And luckily, you know, I'm so grateful for all my Instagram followers and just my friends in general who gave me that everlasting support when it happened. You know, it was a huge outreach, a huge just support system that I have. And that's why I love Yuma so much, dude, because our community is such a tight-knit community.
Definitely, yeah.
And I love every single one of everybody who helped me out during that dark time.
That's dope. Yeah. No, yeah. When I saw the pictures, it looked pretty gnarly. It was pretty big. I mean, it was like a nasty bruise.
Dude, yeah, it just went straight to the arm, and it just looked like a black tattoo the whole way.
Yeah, definitely. What's the like you didn't go under like surgery for that, right? It's just something you just like kind of baby it until it gets better.
And this was the thing that kind of ticked me off because you can get surgery done for that to kind of just, they call it reconstruction.
Because you did say you have a little funky...
I have a gnarly dent in my chest now.
Yeah, you showed me. Yeah, that's crazy.
Not many people have seen it yet. And when they see it, they all freak out. It looks crazy. Cool. I think it's pretty cool. I actually wanted to get like a tattoo of something funny in there. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
you
like
should.
Poke
yeah.
Here. You know what I mean?
Just put the date. Just put the date that it happened.
Pretty much, Vietnam. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's. Where were we going with that?
I was talking about the healing process.
Oh, the healing process.
Yeah, because you said you can get surgery, but
yeah, the surgery. So when I saw the dog. I saw the orthopedic surgeon, and he took a look at it and he's like, you need to get an MRI immediately. We need to see what's inside of it and how it looks right now. Because he couldn't take me in even right away because it was during the heat of COVID. Everybody they had the schedule, they couldn't see multiple people at once, and it was just a horrible time to go to the doctors. I think anybody who got injured during that time really hated it because seeing somebody was so hard.
And this was during COVID.
That's what
like when it popped off, right?
Almost like during the midst of it, like when nobody can go outside and do anything.
Yeah.
So what happened is I saw the surgeon, and he says, "Dude, this thing's scarred over, man. It's been too long." Because they took forever to take me. The scheduling, the appointments were like 3 weeks apart, and I'm like, dude, I gotta see somebody for this.
Before it gets worse.
I'm in a sling by myself, not knowing what I'm dealing with. So, long story short, the tissue scarred over itself, and it's pretty much irrefixable.
That sucks.
Is that a word? Irrefixable?
Yeah. I feel like if you just put era in front of anything, irreplaceable, irrefixable.
Yeah, dude, that could be like a song.
Actually, I don't think it's a word.
That's not.
No,
Let's just keep it like that.
We'll say it though.
Make me look cool in the
Dre's
podcast.
word of the day.
Yeah, irrefixable. Anyways, yeah, it was tough. So yeah, I couldn't see a surgeon, so it just had to heal on its own. So you know, if you think about it like the Tetris pieces, right? When they fall down,
yeah,
you have that little hole in there. That's pretty much where that's at. I have all the pieces together still right now, but I'm just missing that one piece.
So, do you plan on fixing that later in the future? Or is that just like your new like signature thing?
You can't fix it.
No, you can't fill it in with fat or anything, like skin graft.
Ain't no Botox or anything in here.
I don't
man.
fucking know.
Yeah, you can't do nothing like that cosmetically. It's done.
Do you think that's gonna affect your showmanship?
Talked to coach about it, and he said no. He said, you know, the poses I do don't require my chest to really flex like that because I had to contract my chest to even see that part. So it's not obvious when I do my men's physique poses. When I'm hitting it, it's not flex. It's just kind of chilling there, and it's upright. So he says we have a good chance of not getting marked off on it. And even if I was, I would still actually compete.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I could have swore I saw a bodybuilder that has like no left arm.
Yeah.
You seen that?
No, I have not.
I want to say I don't know if he was prior service or anything. I don't know how he got it, but it looks gnarly. Like
he has no left arm.
It's like
nub.
It's like his shoulder, and then there's like it almost looks like his skin's just hanging.
Ooh.
It's like a shredded T-shirt.
It's like a shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, and he has a robotic arm.
Ooh, that's weird.
Like a metal arm. So I'm pretty sure it's like military. It probably happens in the military, but it looks crazy.
It's like
so I'm
cyborg.
like, yeah, definitely, he looks like one. But when he poses without it.
Okay.
And so I think you can get away with a little.
Most definitely, man. Yeah, my passion is it runs way too deep in these roots, man. Because like I've done this, and this is what I built, and mentally I'm have everything I need to be successful in this industry.
And you said there was 4 months where you were out of the gym completely, right?
Yeah,
no leg day, nothing.
So I think I started leg day maybe 2.5 months in.
Oh,
because I just grew impatient.
So that month where you were just at home, you were just bumming it.
Yeah, I was kind of bumming it, man. And then
did you still deal with your clients?
Oh, most definitely, man. I trained them with my sling on.
So you just focused on them for a little
bit? They were my main focus.
That's cool.
Yeah, myself, I knew I was going to be better. I was just in recovery mode. This is the road to recovery, I called it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't too worried about myself. The biggest thing was keeping the diet on point.
Really?
That's what saved me from looking weird or
It's just sticking to your diet?
I stuck to the diet. Coach said, we got this. We can still do this if we stick to your diet.
Okay.
Let the food do the healing. Let the protein do its thing. And that's what we did. We just kept feeding myself. We kept doing the right things, and boom, here we are today. Probably way better shape than I was when I first came into that injury.
That's great.
Actually, I'm guaranteed I'm way in better shape than I was.
That's great that you say that too, because I had the question was, do you feel like you're stronger or less stronger after this accident?
I actually feel way better mentally. The mental was the biggest upgrade from this. I'm training way smarter, not harder. I was training harder than smarter at that point. And now I'm just doing everything with precision.
Yeah.
If you look at my workouts and see how I train in the gym, everything's with precision and form. And definitely everything that's to my potential. I was lifting way more heavier than I thought I could. It was almost egotistical living at that point. So, you got to trust trust the process and make logs of your lifts, Don't just jump 50 pounds just because you're feeling good that day.
Yeah.
You need to do a nice progressive overload of just adding weights progressively through the week. If you're not seeing that, if you're seeing a plateau, then stick with that same weight. Don't just say, oh, it's been a week, let me just see if I could jump up. No, it's all about if you're seeing the numbers consistently grow. So that's what I've been doing. I've been logging a lot of my lifts and keeping my numbers together.
Nice.
And I do that with my clientele secretly. None of them notice when I train them, but I memorize their numbers.
That's good.
And we keep them in place like that, and they see the progression too.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's smart, because otherwise you're going to the gym and you kind of just feel like I listened to this last week, I'm not getting any better.
Right.
But then when you start noticing like, like my fucking last time I went all out and I did like 225.
Yeah.
And then I put a 10 on this time. Like,
Yeah.
and I think that definitely pushes you more. I know it pushes me.
Most definitely.
I mean, I've had times. My girl saw it all happen. She didn't even help me.
Yeah.
But I went up for like I think like 245. This was when I was in the gym. Like,
what was this for?
Just at fourth, I was just working
nice.
out and
A bench.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was just, dude. I used to be pretty big. I was into the gym a lot. Like, I did get bullied in high school.
Yeah.
For being underweight, I guess you could say.
Okay.
I was like, I've said it many times, but like people would call me like a Holocaust survivor.
That's deep.
Dude, it was bad. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good one. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, you gotta laugh about it.
Yeah. But so that kind, and then when I got into the military, then like I was like, I can't be this weight in the military. Like,
No.
I'm just gonna get fucking pushed around.
You were.
Yeah. And so yeah, then I just was in the gym all the time. And but yeah, so anyways, I was going for like I think like 245, and it was the most I'd ever done ever. And I just thought I had it because I easily put up like 230. And then I was just like, I just put a few more on there. And then it hit my chest and I went up and I just went right back down. and I'm looking and I'm like, okay, someone has to see me. And it was at the Old Fourth. So it was like, and it was the bench. It was the bench right by the main entrance to the freeway.
The first one.
The first one, yeah. Well, there's that little machine.
Yeah.
And so I was like, someone has to see me. I was there like kicking my legs,
You're joking.
trying, and I was like also feeling embarrassed. Like I don't want to be those guys that like tilt it sideways.
You don't make
so
no
I
noise.
fucking pushed it. It was like right here. I pushed it over my nipples and just skinned my body to like my like hips, and I sat up. And I look over and I just see my girl staring at me like, what happened? I was like, you saw everything?
Oh my god, man, that's hilarious. That is amazing.
So yeah, so I've had times where I did my ego lifting.
Most definitely.
But for me, it wasn't a big deal because if I would have hurt myself, it's not like it really affected me. But for you, you know, like we said, yeah, your body is like your daily driver. It's your car that you drive to work. Like it's what you need to do your job.
Yes.
So yeah, you can't be going to the gym and be like, oh, let's throw a fucking few pounds around, see how much I can get until I like pass out or something. You know, like, you can't be doing it. I'm just letting you know.
And you know what the crazy thing is?
As a friend,
a lot of people are a lot of people do that to go viral on social platforms.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not cool because they can really hurt themselves doing some of the things that they're doing just to look cool on Instagram or any kind of platform. Like Bradley Martin. I mean, I love the guy. He does great work and he has good content.
I started following him.
He does some scary shit.
Oh yeah.
You ever seen some of the stuff he does?
I see the ones when like when he's with all the girls.
Oh yeah.
And he's fucking like I saw one where he was like benching, I don't know, or squatting, I don't know how much, and he was on a fucking like those hoverboards.
Oh,
like, dude, what are you
God,
doing?
man.
Like, yeah, and then like he'll do like the leg press with like 4 girls all sitting on the machine, like all that stuff, you know.
Man, most definitely.
We got to get a photo shoot of you doing that soon. We got to get that planned.
You think? Yeah, my buddy John.
Cool.
You know John McCormick, the guy with the beard. I don't think you know him.
Sounds really familiar.
That's my photographer out of here in Newman, but he's amazing.
Okay.
Shout out to Tactical Productions on Instagram.
Nice.
Yeah. He gets me some good photos, and he suggested something like that. He's like, hey, you should get your girl on top of the leg press and
you should
push. Yeah, I know.
Or do the one where like you like a military presser. Like she just holds on to you. Yeah.
Like a cheerleader.
Dope. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So we should get that planned.
Yeah. Maybe me and you with our shirts off together.
I'll be the guy. I'll be the one. We'll switch it out. Instead of a girl, I'll be the one like on the machine with my shirt off.
Yeah, that'd be hot.
Like, you got it, Dre.
Yeah, I'll just be killing it.
And then you just pick me up, you curl me.
Yeah, that would be a hit.
I'll do this. I'll hold on to your arms and I'll just lift my legs up.
I'm sure everybody wants to see that.
Yeah. But yeah, so no. But yeah, going back to it, I think this is obviously a career for you. So this is something I think you can't be doing stuff like that.
Yeah, I can't be risking myself no more, especially after this injury. You know, I got to keep everything just as it should be, you know, in bodybuilding.
Yeah. But, and with that being said, do you still go for like, maybe before racking up the weights, you just go for one last big one?
Oh man, yeah. So it's like PTSD, you know, and you're getting close to that maximum pushing point, and I still do. Because I know I've been there multiple times. Mm-hmm. I've been in that scary zone, and I've executed. The reason why I'm so confident in still doing it now is because I study my logs. I study my numbers. I make sure this is the right kind of progression for myself. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not jumping into something that's going to hurt me.
Yeah.
You know, man. And I'm a very religious guy, and I say whatever God throws at me, it's meant for me. So I just take it with that kind of stride.
Nice. Yeah.
You know?
And so... Now, percentage-wise, would you say you're like about fully recovered?
No way, man.
No.
Yeah, percentage wise, and I'll never be 100, believe it or not.
Damn.
It's always going to be probably sitting at a good 90, but that's still high positive.
That's
and
still pretty good.
It's up there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right now, like, I'm hitting chest days pretty nice and hard again.
Nice.
You know, I'm pushing back to 135 plus on the bench press if I wanted to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just such a weird feeling. Nobody can really explain it unless you have it. But like when you push through that weird void in your pec, you're utilizing all the other muscles around it rather than where it should be.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of my gains, and this feels super sore right now, is my anterior delt, my front shoulder. That's taking a lot of the pressure of the load when I load up for a bench press. There's no real chest left. I have the pector minor, which is still this guy right here, but I'm just utilizing a lot of different muscles, and it doesn't feel the same. But the recovery is looking really good right now. Just staying focused on not getting too excited over it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, trusting the process, like I said.
Yeah,
that's a big part of it.
And like you said, with the whole PTSD thing, would you get to a point where you're just like, all right, pick up the weight from me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I have no issue saying I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Get it off.
Yeah. I got some great workout partners, and they know it's time. Pull it off. Let's not push it where you shouldn't be going. Mm-hmm. So yeah, everything's been with precision lately, and it's gonna stick like that too.
That's good.
I'm excited for my progress again.
Hell yeah. Let's see what else. Sorry, my bad. Fucking notes here.
Yeah, you're getting lost in my words, man.
I know, man. In your eyes. Dude.
Yeah, I know.
You got good eyes.
Yeah, relax, man.
You got a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Yo, what kind of car you drive?
I drive a 2007 Toyota Corolla, dude. The gas saver.
Oh, okay. That was supposed to go along with the questions of your height and weight because
oh yeah,
I want to see like what kind of car you're in, like if you fit in it.
Oh yeah, I fit perfectly in my Toyota. Dude.
Oh okay.
Yeah. I fit in most cars, but yeah, I tried getting in a smart car once, and that was a little tough.
What about like? Do you think you can get into like a Lamborghini or something?
Oh, most definitely.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna ride that thing nice.
Yeah, I don't think there's but you don't think you're too big?
I mean, I don't even care. I'm in a Lamborghini, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have to cut the top so your head can stick
yeah,
out.
most definitely. I'm cool. Bugs in my eyes.
Do you have any I guess like who are your heroes? Like any
Maybe like, are you going in the fitness realm?
Yeah.
So like I started off because like I told you, I did my research when I really started getting into fitness and YouTube videos and just finding fitness models and physique competitors on Instagram. And I've had multiple throughout the time. And right now, you know, I really don't see nobody as, I always see them as my competition now, which is amazing.
Nice.
I'm ready to compete against these guys on stage. You know what I mean? I'm mentally ready to get next to these guys and turn my idols into my rivals.
Of course, yeah.
But if I were to say, like, if I were to have some of my idols, they were top in men's physique division right now, and it's Brandon Hendrickson.
Okay.
He's #1 Mr. Olympia right now. Actually, he just got the title again. And me and him, we were good friends before he became Mr. Olympia. You know, I told him, hey, your come-up's coming.
Damn.
And I believed in him, and I told him that. And then me and him still talk literally weekly.
That's awesome.
And he gives me tips, and we just chat back and forth.
Damn.
But, you know, I got such a great group of people with me right now that we're so motivated and ready to kill it on stage. It's my Iron Willed guys. I don't know if you've seen some of that. The Iron Willed is my sponsor, and these guys we're called The Group. And this is a bunch of savage guys that get together whenever we have time for a shoot, and we just murder the scene.
That's badass.
We go in the gym, we get the work done, we have everything done correctly, and we have a good time as boys. And like, we're just a group of guys, man. And one of the guys in our group right now, his name's Chiron, and he's one of my idols too. Going into that topic, and I train next to this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm next to him. I'm feeling his vibe. I'm looking at him. I'm like still starstruck by him, and he's my teammate. But that's like the ultimate motivation. Like, you know what? I'm going to match this guy. I'm going to keep up with him. We're going to really feel good about myself because I know I'm going to be up against this guy eventually. Up on there.
Yeah, that's got to be tough. I mean, even the people like your boys, you know, maybe one day you'll go up against them or something.
Yeah, and it's going to be all friendly love. You know what I mean? When we all go up against there, we're there to represent. You know, we show up as a team and we leave as a team. You know, regardless win or lose. And I'm excited for these next few years, man, because people are barely starting to understand the amount of boom we're building with the Iron Willed. This is going to be something that's going to be groundbreaking as far as the fitness industry goes.
This is awesome. And with that being said, like with you having like a whole team and everything, are there any future plans to like maybe open up a gym?
Oh, that's a good question. So that leads me into more of my entrepreneurial side of my work and career. And I've thought about doing that actually here in Yuma. And I talked to people, and I had a conversation literally with somebody today in the gym saying, like, we clown on the music that gets played in some of our gyms. And this is like, you know,
it's just a radio.
It has to be Pandora radio just to
Definitely.
please everybody, because you can't please everybody with music. There's so many genres out there. And I'm like, dude, what if I just made a gym that's just like the most down to earth gym, but with like dope music and dark lights and good lighting for the pictures and selfies. But
fuck yeah,
you know, we could go in there, take our shirts off, and have a good time and be a little more rugged than we would have at the normal gym.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying was like you can put who you are into this gym.
That's what I was saying.
You know, it can be that, you know, that dungeon place. Like I've always seen, I can't remember, there's a documentary and it was these like fucking these big ass, they were just like strong men, like the fat ones, but they lift a lot of weight.
Yeah, like
there's like a documentary, I can't remember, but they started out like in a garage and then they got a gym. Okay. And their gym was just grimy. Like they just had like bulldogs walking around.
Oh hell yeah.
Like fucking, like there was only lights like above like the benches and stuff. Yeah. Like it was dope and I liked it. I was like that, like, because when I go into a gym, like if the AC's on, I'm like cold. I'm not. Cold, it's really my sweat, my warm. Yeah, like, it's too pretty for me. Like I like when there's like in like the little, you can tell someone was sitting there before me, like the indent that's been there for like the past 40 years.
A little bit of coronavirus on top of the bench right there.
Yeah, like I like, you know, some of the gyms where they have like duct tape on the headrest because it's kind of ripped through. Like I like
that's fire. Yeah, that's like I like really that. Cool
yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
I don't like stiff stuff. Like I've gone to like brand new gyms where like the benches are just like rounded, so when you sit on them, I feel like I'm gonna fall on one side.
Crazy,
like I'm not set in. I just don't like it. So like that's what I was saying. Like I think you could have your own little thing with your boys, kind of like the fun that you have with your boys working out. Maybe it turn into a whole gym vibe.
It's make it a whole vibe, man. We're talking about special lighting in there too to make this. You know, the gyms that really do the best are the ones that look good in selfies and pictures on Instagram. Yeah, people are like, damn, where is that? Mm-hmm. That's what I want to bring to my gym. You know, I want people to ask, where the hell is this? This is like something dope. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's still going to be clean regardless. Like rack your weights where they should go. You know, I want to make sure you know where you're grabbing your stuff. But you can throw them around. That's okay. Let them fall on the floor. It's okay because I know it's heavy and you guys are really pushing. You know, a lot of gyms are scared to have that kind of scene, the yelling, weights, the grunging. Yeah. And, you know, a lot of people get mad at that because, like, we want this. This is our lifestyle. We're too passionate about this to be quiet when we're done with a nice set.
Exactly.
I mean, no look alarm.
Yeah. Just turn your music up louder.
Yeah, get that shit out of here.
Yeah.
I don't want no pizza on Tuesdays.
Dude. it was one time, dude. Chill. But yeah, I know, right? That's a crazy thing on fucking, what is it, Planet Fitness? They got pizza on Fridays
Planet Fitness, man.
Whatever days. Why? What is that? What's the whole thing with Planet Fitness? Why?
You ask me. Man.
Are they trying to get people to get bigger?
I think that's like the hidden myth behind it. I want you to get fat, so just stick with us, man.
I was thinking about going to Planet Fitness.
I mean, I still have an active membership there.
To start out there, you know.
I have to. I'm paying right now. I should stop it. You just reminded me. Thank you.
You should probably stop that.
Yeah. Or maybe should I just get kicked out and just get my membership expired and then just cut out?
You should make a vlog, go in there and try to set the lunk alarm off. Is that what it's called, lunk alarm?
Yeah, it's called a lunk alarm. I should just walk in with my shirt off and just start making a lot of noise.
Yeah, they're like, Dre, you can't do that here.
Yeah. Who says who?
Yeah. Then you can start a whole petition because they're like body shaming you because you look too good.
Damn.
We're gonna bust this fucking.
Dude,
let's go.
Sue Planet Fitness.
We're suing Planet
We're not
Fitness.
Gonna do that, but yeah.
We'll take Planet Fitness and turn it into Planet Dre or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's gonna take a little bit of sleep to think about.
Yeah. Just think about it.
Yeah. I'll get back to you. I'll tell your people to call my people.
Yeah. But you never thought about vlogging either?
Dude, that's
vlogging
a good one, man.
Workouts.
I know. I was just talking to my lady about this. I want to get a camera, like a nice Nikon or something of worth. And we could do a lot of cool things with that, you know, whether it just be dope pictures or make a daily vlog. So I know a lot of people have been asking me to do a day in a life.
Dude, you need to.
You think so?
Yeah, you need to, from the time you wake up, your 4 a.m, wake up, you know, what your meal is.
What does Dre do?
Yeah. Now I'm heading to work. And for you, you're like, really? Like, people want to see what I do in my day? Like, it's a boring day. But for everyone else, they want to see the life of Dre. They want to see what your starts to finishes that builds who you are.
I don't think people want to see me poop 5 times a day, man.
No, but I mean, it's definitely going to be something. They're going to be like, because otherwise you watch and you're like, does this guy not poop? You know? They're going to be like, damn. So like, as a bodybuilder, he's going to be shitting a lot. Okay,
right,
cool.
Yeah,
like that's what I have to look forward to.
I have to get ready for this. Yeah, this is my time.
Yeah.
But the day in life would be cool. And what I like to do too is share my nutritional advice with people. Yeah. Because everybody asks, what the hell do you eat, dude? Like, how do you look like this? What do you eat? And I never exposed that because obviously it's the business side. Yeah, like train with me, and you'll figure out what the hell the secrets are. But yeah, I think a day in the life would be good because even outside of fitness, you know, like my hobbies and stuff. I know you probably want to touch into that too, but you know, I think it'd be a good entertainment for the people.
Yeah, I mean, what are your hobbies?
That's good. That's a good question.
Other than the gym,
I have multiple hobbies, man. Just to keep my brain sane and just what I grew up on. My dad made me grow up on. He made me be an outdoorsman.
Nice.
And I make it seem like I was forced, but like he put me out there as a young man, like at 7 years old, with a shotgun in my hand, and said, "Shoot that rabbit."
That's nice. Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." Boom! I killed it. And I was like, "This is amazing." I was like, "Oh my god!" So I became a hunter, and then he also put a rod in my hand, and I became a fisherman too.
That's awesome.
So on my free time, you'll always catch me out on the water or hunting something out there.
That's nice. Yeah, you go out with Adam Gutierrez, right?
Big Adam, baby.
Yeah,
Shout out to the Gucci.
I need to go.
You know?
He's always inviting me, and I was like,
oh he invited you to the.
He invites me a few times to go.
The yote hunt.
Oh yeah, to go.
You should be in a podcast to the yote hunt, man.
I would love to. Wouldn't that be cool? That's a great idea.
Maybe you're talking too much, and then the coyotes get scared away.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, fuck that. No, don't do that.
We'll do one, and then we'll do like a whole.
And maybe have like the coyote sitting right
a dead one. I'll put it on ice. Nah, yeah, dude, I'll fucking pedo come after my ass.
Dude, yeah, they're gonna come right after.
There's so many people. Yeah, so
yeah, that'd be horrible. Yeah.
Maybe I'll just do it and like blur it out. I don't know. But yeah, I need to get into that.
You need to go with Adam though, dude. It's like I went with him. I didn't get nothing because I was so excited because we saw one and I was like shaking like crazy.
And you missed?
No.
Was it coyotes or what are you guys doing?
It was yotes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, what happened was he came from the side, one of the yotes, and because we were calling it, and he's like, and I look and I see it, and I was like, Adam, there's one right there, bro. And he's like, dude, shut the fuck up. You're being loud already. I'm like, and I look, and next thing you know, it's already turning around and walking away because it heard me do that.
Damn.
Adam. It's so crazy how stealthy you have to be with these guys, dude.
Yeah, Adam's like, don't fucking tell me, fucking shoot it.
Like I could blow a fart and it's gone, bro.
Damn, really?
Yeah, just like that.
That's crazy.
So I gotta make sure to hold it in when I let you too. But regardless, you know, it's such a great time being a hunter and fisher because that's just my wild side coming out.
And it takes away from being in the gym.
Even I want to get away from fitness every once in a while,
of
dude.
Course.
Yeah, lift weights. Okay, that's enough, man. I want to move from the gym. I'm in the gym 12 hours a day sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm over it. I want to go outside. I want to feel nature. Put my phone down, turn it off even, and just go out in the water and enjoy my time.
Yeah, definitely. I think and then outdoors especially probably a good time.
Yeah,
or a good place for you to be since you're indoors all the time.
Dude, you know what the best feeling is? Taking your friends fishing and having them catch a fish for the first time.
Really?
I've done that with a few of my homies, dude, and it's like the best feeling in the world.
Popping their fish cherry?
Yeah, dude.
That's cool.
You ever go fishing?
I haven't gone recently, but I used to dabble in a little fishing.
Yeah, a little action.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Go to the fucking I don't know, what do people in Yuma fish in the worst places though? They fish in like the
canals?
The canals and shit.
You're sleeping.
What?
You're sleeping on the canals.
That's a good spot?
Oh my goodness.
That just doesn't, I feel like that's like it's not like lake water.
Dude, I caught some tanks out of those canals before, man.
With 3 eyes or what? They don't have anything crazy.
Probably, yeah. They're all mutated from all the water contamination. But no, I've caught catfish out of some of my canals just right by my house.
We're gonna have to go fishing.
5-pounders, even bass and bluegill, all those ones, man. And they're you just gotta know where you're going and what you're using.
Yeah, it's starting to heat up, so
it's a good time right now.
I'm down to go. When I was younger, we used to do like midnight fishing, like 2 in the morning.
Wow, yeah, you would really get deep in there.
Oh, it's not. Well, yeah, it's like especially when it heats up. Shit, they're live and eating at the middle of the night and shit.
The catfish, you think?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't remember?
I just go fishing.
Most definitely, yeah.
I just try to catch.
I'll take you out there one time.
Yeah, we should go.
Yeah.
But no, man. We've talked about a lot today.
Yeah, we have. That's good topics today.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously, like I told you with most of my guests, the first time on, I hope to get them on multiple times.
Really?
Yeah, I like to continue and just follow on along with their journey. Like I like to keep up with certain people that I've had.
Let's ask the people. I mean, if they want to see me back on, I'll come back on.
I like that. Yeah. So if you guys want to see Dre again, on the YouTube, how old am I?
Dude, grow up.
On the YouTube?
MySpace?
The fuck? On YouTube. Comment on Instagram when I post it. Just comment. Yeah, let me know if you guys want them back.
Sure, man. Feedback's everything, especially through social platforms nowadays, guys. You know,
definitely.
Content creators like this guy don't get enough exposure because nobody's talking about it. You know, start sharing some content. Support your friends because that's the only thing that they have right now. Especially like you. Like I was really impressed by the setup, man, and you did a really great job with this.
Man, I appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. Just actually, and like you said, you've been wanting to do something like this. So
yeah, man, you broke my cherry, my podcast cherry.
Thank you. You're welcome. But thank you for coming on. I mean, thank you for like I said, allowing me to be the first one that you do it on.
Most definitely.
Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully I have you back again.
Most
Even
definitely.
if they don't want you on, I want you on.
Screw the haters, man. That's all
There's
good.
so much, and I have so much stuff that we could talk about. Because there's more to you than obviously just weightlifting. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like I know you watch sports probably, so
yeah.
there's so many things that I like to get into with other people.
I like to just kind of go wander off on topics.
Exactly. So yeah,
Cool.
definitely, man. Thank you for coming out,
My man.
everybody. It's my boy Dre. Are you competing anytime soon? Anything to look out to?
I get asked that literally every day. No,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be competing anytime soon. I'm going to keep adding size to my physique as I go on. I'm just going to keep gaining weight right now until coach says stop.
Oh shit.
So yeah, more food for me. Woohoo!
All right. Well, yeah, we'll fucking hopefully when you do compete, post that bitch up and maybe get some people out there to support you because I think that'd be dope. I've never been in one.
Oh, dude.
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, anybody can tell you the competitions, they bring so much hype, and especially if I'm representing Yuma. Yuma is very, very small with the fitness community as far as competitors go. So we only have, I think, 1 or 2 IFBB pros here, and we want to get some more on the map. So guys, stay in the fitness and make a name for Yuma.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's all we have for today. I don't know why the fuck I said that. I never say that.
That's good. Maybe that should be your outro now.
No, that's whack.
Actually, not. It sounds like you're over it. Yeah.
Yeah. We're out, dude. We're out.
All right, guys. Hell yeah, bro.
Dude, that was good.
I like that. That was fun.
Yeah.